He'll start the return inside his 5. Center down's going to the air. Looking deep. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball is starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the net.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He turns it loose to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes a connection. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Great move. Now he's got room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Selling the fake. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. His third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third and long right here. From the gun on third down, Holstein shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Throwing on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Powers inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Had to force that one.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On the ground with the counter. Nice move there. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got it, first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick give. It's Pringle. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Quarterback signaling to his guys. quarterback run is part of their game plan. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that they will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how the...
Has it! They will score! Touchdown, Red Raider! Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Still running at the 40. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll give it to him again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. That one's not even close.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. One for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Hurricanes will try to pick it up on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The give is to Williams. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might...
Gashing the knee
hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
They'll go to the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Eli Holstein to throw. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Making the adjustment on the play. In the gun on 3rd down. Here's Holstein. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Looking for room at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Turns it on in midfield. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Here's Holstein to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Now on the move. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Abrams. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies. And it's the Huskers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Just left that ball well short.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help them out.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. He'll throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Finding some room. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Tough run here. It's Joyner. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Run inside. It's Pringle. Swamped immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. There he goes. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
Now the chance for perhaps the most rewarding one-yard drive in the history of football. They'll run it. It's Williams. Just smothered on the play.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Changing the routes with his receivers. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Max going for the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision. But this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, the big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They've complimented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Pringle. Gets away from 1, finds some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Out wide right, it's Bradley. Could not make his way to the corner.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. off play action. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. He's changing the play. Breaks into the open. At the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. He'll try to do it himself. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fires it. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, that was just weird. Quarterback not even looking that guy's direction. Throws it, it gets deflected, and all of a sudden Johnny on the spot somehow is able to make that catch. Great awareness, and then he tries to advance it to make something positive happen. Well done.
Quick catch. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sets his feet. It's nickel. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going. Still got the bagel on the scoreboard, and that's not what they expected. That's not what they're accustomed to when they play offensive football.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. He's at the 50. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Holstein. Got it on the outside. It's Joyner. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the ball comes to rest right there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He wants to go deep. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Nickel. Throws to the tight end. Left side, it's Mueller. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He'll pull it down. He's stopped.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job on the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And It's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps climbing down.